Welcome back to Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre for the second leg of our Championship Division doubleheader here between the Pakenham Warriors and the McKinnon Cougars. My name's Daniel Gianchino. Pleasure to be with you here again, and pleasure to be back again with Oliver Ledger. Ollie, welcome.
Thank you.
Or welcome back, rather.
It's good to be back.
I say welcome back, and we're still here. We haven't moved. Hell of a matchup here today. We have 4th place McKinnon versus 5th place Pakenham, 8-5 versus 6-5. Pakenham Warriors coming off an OT loss against the Bellarine Storm last night. Didn't tip off overtime until about 10 p.m. last night, rumour has it, unfortunately. But they've made it here today for a 2 p.m. matchup here in a cloudy, cold Melbourne day. Something's happened with the tip-off right in front of our eyes that couldn't quite make out what happened, but it's going to be McKinnon ball to get us started, heading to the right of screen, and the Pakenham Warriors in the whites heading to your left of screen. Mitch Barry looks to open up the account for the Cougars, doesn't get it to happen. There's a tussle, there's a hold-up, and there's a foul, and it's going to be a foul on Mitchell Barry, his first of the game, just 19 seconds in to this matchup, rather.
Pakenham are going to come out pretty strong after last night's loss to McKinnon, to Bellarine. McKinnon there do everything they can to not let that happen. Absolutely,
and we'll see what kind of energy the Cougars come out with today as trying to get something going here, the Pakenham Warriors. Shaq Maharaj pulls down the defensive rebound. Deflection and Pakenham away with it the other end. Three-point attempt, no good for Cody Fredrickson. Cougars go the other way here. Steve Wooten Jr. going to work in the post. That's good to open up the account for the Cougars and for Steve Wooten Jr. 2 points.
.10 seconds on the shot clock for Pakenham.
Looking to get their account going is Tyrus Morton. No good. We got a no board and kick out for Josh Dow, and his 3-point field goal is good.
Joshua Dow, 3 points.
Well, and we're going to have a travel before there's a jump ball or a foul, and Adam Anderson's going to turn that one over for the McKinnon Cougars. Pakenham Warriors going the other way. Looking to play through Wiedemann. Anderson all over him. 3-point field goal for Davis. No good. Mitch Barry pulls that one down.
Same away action here. Mitch Barry driving to the lane. No good. Shaq with the rebound. No good. McKinnon ball 13 on the shot clock.
Looking to get something going here, the Cougars. A slow start for both teams. Only 2 points to 3 points on the offensive end for both teams. Adam Anderson spinning, moving, inside, hanging, no good. But the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Foul called on number 14 for the Warriors, Ned Wiedemann.
That's the first foul for Ned Wiedemann. First team foul for the Pakenham Warriors. Adam Anderson gets that first one to go. Top 6 in the league in scoring is Adam Anderson, 22 points a game. Gets that second free throw to go, and back the way of the Pakenham Warriors. Davis, left wing, baseline side.
Double team.
Weidman, 2 seconds, defers, Dow, no good. Mitch Barry swooping in for the rebound, and Shaquille Maharaj to clean it up. Spinning, moving, transition, bucket is good.
Great defensive possession there for McKinnon, turning defense into offense very quickly as Shaquille Maharaj had a fast break layup.
Very quickly transition from one end to the other in only a matter of seconds and gets that 2-point field goal to go. Shaquille Maharaj averaging 18 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, gets that free throw to go. Physical game here to start. As we should have mentioned, starters on the floor. Josh Dow, Taras Morton, Joe Davis, Cody Fredrickson, Ned Weidman for the Pakenham Warriors. As we say that, Josh Dow looking to make something happen. Davis inside. Lefty turnaround, no good. And Dow's on the cleanup. Have a shot clock sounding, but I believe it hit. We had a reset, and now we've got a foul. And that one's going to be on Davis. The starters on the court for the McKinnon Cougars: Steve Wooten Jr., Mitchell Barry, Shaquille Maharaj, Levi Smith, and Adam Anderson. Ball handling duties here for Levi Smith and the McKinnon Cougars. Wedge action gets started. Straight away three for Steve Wooten. Doesn't hit a whole lot, if anything. Rebounded ever so kindly by one of our 12-5 boys, Jalen Laxton Badley. Trying to get some movement happening. Ended up in a ball screen for the Warriors. Bounce pass for Davis. Couldn't hang on to it. Steve Wooten Jr. takes it away. And another foul for the Warriors. A few overzealous possessions here defensively for the Warriors.
McKinnon's done really well defensively. Come out hard in the first 4.5 minutes.
And defending without fouling, mind you, and that's already 14 fouls for the Pakenham Warriors. Not even 5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Shaq Maharaj on the back cut, right hand layup, good. Morton defers to Dow, 3-point attempt, no good. Shaq Maharaj on the clean-up and the break. Wooten Jr. on the handoff, playing down low against Davis, no good. Morton with the clean-up. Morton straight away three. Just hops out of there, and flying through for the offensive rebound was Josh Dow. Joe Davis, mid-range, no good.
Pakenham still yet to buy a basket after their first three in the first couple of minutes.
Absolutely, and Joe Davis looking to get something going here, but just can't quite get it happening. Spanish action here for the Cougars. Mitch Barry on the drive. Defers to Smith, and now Anderson. 4 seconds to play on the shot clock. Pull up from the foul line. No good, and we've got a foul on the rebound. I believe it's a push out from Shaq Maharaj.
Pakenham making a few changes here, seeing if they can get into a different groove.
Absolutely. Big man Matt Burkett spent a year at the McKinnon Cougars, but now the Pakenham Warriors all those years later, and as does Cal McNiff and Waverley Falcons Jr. Taking a rest will be Cody Fredrickson, and believe it was Josh Dow. Weidman straight away three, no good. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. Morton looking to make something happen down here on the post. Burkett thought about the three, takes the drive and throws it pretty much straight out into that corner where no one was standing, and it's going to be a turnover here in McKinnon basketball. As we mentioned, sub for the McKinnon Cougars, Luke Painenborg comes in for his first minutes as Shaq Maharaj takes a rest. 9 points to 3, 6-point lead early for the McKinnon Cougars. Adam Anderson, 3-point attempt. Good. Adam Anderson, hell of a shooter here in this league. 7.9 attempts per game on 40%, would you believe it?
40%, wow.
40% on the season is Adam Anderson. As Cal McNiff opens his account on the drive, straight through the nail.
I do know Adam Anderson gets a lot of shots up outside of trainings down at Hoop City, so no doubt.
And Steve Wooten on the drive. Thought he was fouled on that, but too big, too strong on that occasion. Layup is good for Steve, and it's 14-5 early on. Steve Wooten up to 4 points now. Bounce pass to no one. Luke Pakenham on the Euro step. Sits on top of the ring for about 4 seconds as Adam Anderson picks up the O board. Step through, lefty lay in. Good, and the foul. Pakenham plays looking a little bit perplexed as to what the foul was for or who it was on. But they will be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter as Joe Davis picks up his second personal foul, and he's going to have a rest here.
Timeout, Pakenham.
16-5 early on. McKinnon, 11-point lead with one to come at the free throw line. What do you suspect the theme of the timeout's going to be, Oliver?
I think being a bit more composed defensively. McKinnon have come out pretty hard, so I think Pakenham got to force them to play their style of basketball, and we'll see how McKinnon responds to that after this timeout. Absolutely, and could be some teething issues between these two teams. Yet to face off this year, their first meeting, as we mentioned. Pakenham on the doubleheader this week. Played last night against OT against Bellarine. Josh Dow, 23 points in that outing, 5 of 12 from the land of plenty. Had 6 rebounds and 5 assists to go with those 23 points. Cody Fredrickson, 19 points, 2 of 7 from 3, and Joe Davis contributed with 19 and 9, but unfortunately took the L by 7 at home for Pakenham today, obviously away for them at Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre, the home of the Cougars. McKinnon, I think, are making a few changes here. Nathan Raymond in the game for Levi Smith. Raymond alongside Josh McLean and Liam Booth both come off a youth league game last night against Hume City.
That they did was a W for the youth league men here at Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre, as were the youth women against the Hume City Broncos. 2 wins last night for the Cougars, 1 loss early this afternoon for the champ women, and hopefully the champ men looking to make it 3 out of 4 today at the Cougar Den. You know this is a tough Pakenham outfit. Got a scoring punch, got a deep list of names here. But just yet to figure things out on the offensive or, for that matter, defensive end. As a kick out 3, no good. Mitch Barry pulls down the rebound.
Coming down the lane, Mitch Barry. Outside hand, no good.
Nice hezzy on that. Couldn't get that one to go as Cal McNiff on the push now. Pull up Jay, no good. O-board, also no good, but foul over the back, and Josh Dow will head to the line for 2.
Foul called on number 24 for the Cougars.
Although McKinnon's come out pretty hard defensively, they have given up a few O-boards, which Pakenham haven't been able to finish, which has not kept Pakenham in the game, unfortunately for them. But
5 offensive rebounds already for Pakenham. Josh Dow gets that first one to go. No good on the second. Steve Wooten Jr. pulls down the rebound. Nate Raymond on the push now. As we mentioned, one of the young bucks of this champ man outfit, Nate Raymond, plays through Adam Anderson. Heel toe, fantastic footwork, and that 3-point field goal is good. That hits second 3 for the quarter. Leads up to 14 now for the Cougars. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Weedman goes to work on Pakenham. Burkek fouled on the putback and the O-board, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Foul called on number 15 for the Cougars, Luke Pakenham.
Matt Burkek, Pakenham Jr., bounced around a little bit to try and find his place amongst the big men around the country. Short stint at the Knox Raiders, short stint in the McKinnon Cougars, went all the way to WA in Perth in the NBL 1 West to play for the Geraldton Buccaneers for a hot minute, and now he's back where he grew up, in the Pakenham Warriors, in the white and blue. Some more subs here. Cougars now, Steve Wooten Jr. and Luke Painenborg taking a rest. Shaquille Maharaj will come back in, and Hugh Romance is going to come in for his first minutes of the game. We're going to have Cody Fredrickson head back in for the Pakenham Warriors to give Taras Morton a rest. And also going to be Michael Johns coming in for his first minutes of the game.
2 points for Hugh Romance, opens his account.
Very quickly getting into the game was Hugh Romance. Oh. Euro step into a pass. You don't see that very often, but very funky to find the layup for the Pakenham Warriors. Ball screen action, Anderson and Romance. Finds Raymond, who finds Maharaj on the weak side. 3-point field goal, no good. Burkheck cleans it up. Lead is now 12. Burkheck straight away three. Thought about it. Went right through the chest of Romance, but might have still been moving, and that's going to be a blocking foul, and Burkheck will head to the line for 2.
Foul called. Number 33 for the Cougars, Hugh Romance. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
A lot of stoppages here, a lot of fouls already. Both teams in the bonus with 35.8 seconds left in this first term. Burkheck gets that first one to go. Second one is good. 72% free throw shooter is Matt Burkheck.
McKinnon with the ball now.
Away action, looking to play through the middle with Hugh Romance and Nate Raymond. Mitchell Barry trying to get involved, and off the leg on that bounce pass of the Pakenham Warriors. Going to resume on the baseline out of bounds. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Adam Anderson, short corner. 2-point field goal is good. Pakenham Warriors looking to have the final shot of this term. 10 seconds left in the hands of Burkheck. Finds Johns on the cut. No good. A little bit too early, which will give the Cougars one last chance to play. 2 seconds. Nate Raymond. Heave. No good. Mitch Barry athletically tried to get the O-board to go. Hit the bottom of the backboard, and that'll do us for the first quarter. It's 24-12. It's a 12-point lead for the McKinnon Cougars here at Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre. Fantastic to have you with us wherever you're watching from around the country or around the world if you're a fan of basketball and the BigV competition.
Great start by McKinnon, first quarter.
And great start by Adam Anderson, leading the way with 13 of McKinnon's 24 points and just the 5 points for Shaquille Maharaj. Matt Burkheck, Josh Dow leading the way with 4 points apiece for the Pakenham Warriors. And early on, Shaquille Maharaj with 7 rebounds, if you don't mind. 7. 5 points, 7 rebounds in 10 minutes of action. And definitely didn't play all 10 minutes in that action.
No, he was off there for a little bit, giving Painenborg a run.
Pakenham yet to find their stroke from threes, sitting 1 of 9 from the land of plenty, which is good for 11%, or not so good whichever way you look at it. And Pakenham just 17% overall, 3 of 18 from the field. And you get the feeling once they start to get things going here on the offensive end, this is going to be a tightly contested game as we anticipated before we started, Oliver.
What do you think Pakenham need to do coming out of this quarter-time break?
Well, for one, start hitting shots. I think the movement's been good. I think the shot selection's been okay, and they're just waiting for a few things to drop. The O-boards aren't going in. The three-point attempts haven't quite hit, and as we mentioned earlier, they played last night. Their scorers did their job last night, but just yet to find their rhythm today here at GSAC. It's definitely not any warmer in here than it is outside. So A bit of shock here in the building at Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre. We've just been updated with the footy score, and North Melbourne Roos are taking it to the Collingwood Magpies. Not looking good if you're a Magpies fan.
No, and I believe you're a Magpies fan.
I am a Magpies fan. Thanks for letting everyone know, Oliver.
That's all right. But I think, the biggest thing for Pakenham in this quarter is to convert those second chance points. They only made three points out of those 6 rebounds that they got back.
Unreal.
So they definitely need to take advantage of that. And McKinnon defensively doing well, like we said earlier, but can't allow for those second chance points in this second quarter.
Absolutely, and an early foul for the Cougars not going to help their chances. 16 seconds into the game, and into the quarter rather, and first foul picked up. A great defense from Mitchell Barry. Better offense on that occasion by Cal McNiff as he gets those 2 points to go. He's up to 4 now.
McKinnon staying with this away action and a high ball screen on the second side. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson with the ball.
Finds Hugh Romance on the roll. Right hook, no good. Josh Dow with the rebound. Kick ahead to Burkett. Here goes mano a mano with Hugh Romance. No good on that one. Adam Anderson with the cleanup.
Early ball screen here by McKinnon. Adam Anderson chucks the ball up for a foul.
Threw it against the shot clock. It was that high. And fouls on Matt Burkett, which will send Adam Anderson to the line. That's his first for the game. First one is good. Adam Anderson, 88% free throw shooter, so you would suspect the second one's going to be good, and it's commentator's curse all over again. And it wasn't just myself. The court announcer Darren Anderson hit the Mario Money sound effect a little bit too early on that occasion too. Shaq Maharaj, kick ahead to Nate Raymond. Shaq on the drive again. Lefty lay-in, no good. As Mitchell Barry cleans up that one. Mitch Barry does a bit of everything for this McKinnon outfit. Shaq Maharaj, 3-point attempt, no good. And Stu Romance and Burkett fighting for it and going to go the way of the Warriors. As mentioned, Mitch Barry doing a bit of everything. 10.9 rebounds, 10.9 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 6.2 assists he averages for this McKinnon outfit.
He's really taken on a different role this year compared to last year.
Absolutely he has. He's a Dandenong junior, but definitely a McKinnon faithful now in the senior program and for a few years now, and really been working on his game in the last few years, really starting to expand. More of a point guard role now and really starting to relish in that.
And it's working for him. He can get through the offense well and find our main guys like Shaq or Adam, like our main scorers, and it's looking good for McKinnon.
As we say that, Nate Raymond, Adam Anderson taking a rest, checking back in Steve Wooten Jr. and Levi Smith. There's a few attempts for the Pakenham Warriors, including a long three from Matt Burkett, no good on that occasion. A bit of mustard on that pass. Steve Wooten Jr. almost lost it, and good D from Burkett on the first one, but the offensive rebound from Hughes straight back up, and there's going to be another foul. Unfortunately for Matt Burkett, that's going to be his second personal foul, second team foul for the quarter for the Warriors. A bit of a slow one here, only 1 point scored so far in this quarter, just a tick over 2 minutes played so far. Josh McQueen getting set to sub in for shooter Hugh Romance, misses the first one. And Hugh, just a 47% free throw shooter. Stays true to a dare. Morton on the push. Finds Wiedemann. Outside for the long two, Shaq Maharaj pulls that one down. And geez, you get the feeling he's going to be flirting with a double-double today, Shaq Maharaj. As Mitch Barry on the kick-out. Levi for three. No good. Morton picks it up. Kick ahead to Johns. Alley-oop not quite high enough for him to jump out the gym on that one, but gets it to go anyway.
Still a slow start here for McKinnon, coming out of the second quarter with only scoring just 1 point.
Steve Wooten Jr. going to work on Morton, gets the spin and the foul and the bucket. Steve Wooten Jr. heading to the line for one more. Josh McQueen now gets an opportunity to head in for shoe romance after missing those 2 free throws earlier. It's 27 plays 16. 11-point lead, and Steve Wooten Jr. looking to make it a 12-point lead here for the McKinnon Cougars. And does. Pakenham Warriors the other way. Fredrickson with the ball handling duties for the Warriors. Three seconds left on the clock. Mitch Barry all over it. And we got a tip in from Morton.
That's those offensive rebounds that McKinnon can't allow to happen.
Absolutely. Mitch Barry made it as hard as he could for Fredrickson, and then Morton cleans up on the O board. And Steve Wooten Jr. right-hand layup straight down the lane. Fredrickson on the left wing, guarded by Levi Smith. Gets to the nail, thought about the turnaround. Not on this occasion. Weedman playing against Barry, and I think Barry's going to pick up one there on the reach. Under the foul line, that's going to be a baseline out of bounds. Fredrickson will check out of the game as Josh Jordan comes in for his first minutes. Mitchell Barry taking a rest as well, and Adam Anderson, the offensive scoring punch injected back into this game.
This will be the first time Mitch Barry's come out of the game.
Probably a much-needed rest, a few hard defensive possessions, and picked up a foul at the end of it. Davis, lefty layup, no good. Rebounded by Wooten Jr. Kick ahead to Levi, to J-Mac for three. Oh, halfway in,
rebound.
Came out. And there's the offensive rebounds again, Ollie.
Yeah, it's a real killer. And it's even more of a killer when you can convert those offensive rebounds into 2 points.
Absolutely, and that's going to bring up offensive rebound number 10 for the McKinnon Cougars so far in this game.
Free throw good by Maharaj.
Sincere apologies, got my columns messed up. Only O-board number 7 for the Cougars. 31 plays 18. Pakenham still yet to surpass the 20-point buffer. Johns, long three, no good. Looking for another O-board and going to go the way of the Cougars here. 31-18, ball with the Cougars now. Pakenham in the bonus, need to be careful here with 5 minutes to play in this second quarter. J-Mac inside, defers to Anderson. Anderson, one-on-one with Johns. 6 seconds on the clock. Maharaj tries to tip in. Levi picks it up and eventually and gets that floater to go. Levi Smith opens his scoring account for this afternoon. Morton thought about the three, decided not to. Weedman on Levi. Defers to Norton on the drive. Poked away, and I think he might have got a piece of the forearm there, did Shaquille Maharaj.
Foul
That'll be his third foul.
Negative. I think that was on Josh McQueen, that one, actually. First foul on Josh McQueen, and yes, very fortunate if you are Shaquille Maharaj.
Early second foul from J-Mac.
Almost identical to the first one. Sometimes they call those reach around the back, sometimes they don't, but as an athlete, you've got to see how the refs are calling them.
And you've got to adjust to it.
Absolutely. And that's the Cougars in the bonus for the rest of the quarter here, as Joshua Norton going to head to the line for 2. No good on that first one. This is just his first free throw attempts on the season for Josh Norton. Misses the second. Shaquille Maharaj cleans that one up. And that's going to bring up his 11th rebound already.
11 rebounds.
11 rebounds. Still 4 minutes to play in this second quarter. Travel violation on Josh McQueen.
Didn't quite get his feet set there after he caught the ball.
Very important to get your feet set on the catch, isn't it, Oliver?
It is. It's very important.
It's J-Mac. Not happy with the previous call and takes the aggression out on the rim. Almost blew a tire on the way up, but gets the 2 points to go nonetheless. Morton finds Dowden. Steve Wooten Jr. sends that one away from the rim. Adam Anderson, kick out to Shaq. Shaq for 3 is good.
McKinnon really lighten up now before the end of this second quarter.
Absolutely. Shaq Maharaj brings his account up to 9 points, 11 rebounds. Anderson, 13 points in the first quarter, just a 1 point here in the second. And there's going to be another foul under the rim on the rebound, but they're in the bonus, so that's going to be 2 shots for the Pakenham Warriors.
That'll be Shaq's third foul now.
Third foul, and he checks out of the game as predicted. And Nick Woodall heads in for his first minutes of the game. Joe Davis, first free throw attempt is good. 90% free throw shooter on the season. No good on that second attempt. I might have to keep my mouth shut today, Ollie, because the commentator's curse is alive and well.
It is.
Apologies to all Pakenham fans out there. Nick Woodall, bothered by Weedman. Plays off 2. Great decision for all the coaches watching. Steve Wooten Jr., 3-point attempt. No good. Adam Anderson controls the rebound for the Cougars. His 3 off the bounce. No good. Pakenham finally secure the board. It's Weedman on the push. Finds Davis low post early. Goes to work on Anderson. Lefty hook. No good. O-board. No good. Steve Wooten says no, and Morton says, I'll clean that up. Thank you very much.
A lot of contact down there, but still, McKinnon can't give up once that shot goes up, because Pakenham, they're fighting for those offensive rebounds, and wasn't working for them in the first quarter, but now they're starting to get those second chance points.
Absolutely, and that's 38-21. It's a 17-point lead here for the McKinnon Cougars. And we thought this might be a high-scoring affair today, and McKinnon, third in the league in points per game with 93.9 a game, and the Pakenham Warriors not far behind with 91 points a game. And it just seemed, I'm not sure, Ollie, what your thoughts are, whether it's a defensive game for both ends of the floor or just shots not falling at the moment.
I think it's a bit of both at the moment. For both teams, it's been really physical at the defensive end. Just offensively, haven't been able to buy a shot. You saw Maharaj hit a nice 3 in the corner to get McKinnon going. Pakenham still yet to hit a few outside shots, getting a lot of inside shots.
1 of 13 from 3 on the game. They're not one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league, only shooting it at 27.8%, but currently shooting it at 8%, which is not great if you're a Pakenham Warriors fan. Conversely, the Cougars, 3 of 11 from downtown for 27%. Both teams getting to the line double-digit times so far in this first half, and I think maybe it's just that. It's just the Pakenham Warriors can hit a few shots, start to get some rhythm going. Then this 17-point lead will start to settle down just a little bit.
Double down screen here for McKinnon.
Anderson finds Pakenham on the pop. Wooten Jr. on the low post. Turnaround fadeaway is good. Josh Dow, hand right in the face on that one, and Steve Wooten Jr. unbothered on that attempt. Weedman defers to Morton. Back to Weedman. 3-point attempt, no good. Almost another O board. In fact, it is. Many hands all over that one. It finishes with Norton.
A few steps there by Norton.
A couple, and there's going to be a push on the rebound, I think, on Morton, and it's going to go the way of the Cougars. And as we're in the bonus here, they'll walk the other end of the floor for 2 shots. As you mentioned, Morton will head out of the game with 3 fouls, and Cal McNiff heading in to finish the rest of this quarter.
McKinnon are missing their big man, Jordan Vandenberg, who does help on the rebounding side of things.
Does help, and not just any mediocre big man. It's standing at a solid 7'2". He does leave a bit of a gap in the post section for the Cougars. As they get that second free throw to go, and Pakenham being in the bonus here isn't very good. Is good for the Cougars. They get to the line the least amount of every other team in the league, and being in the bonus, being able to walk the length of the floor isn't really happening in the cause of the Pakenham Warriors right now. As Joe Davis lets one go for 3, Steve Wooten Jr. on the cleanup after the miss. He'll push it down the other end. Just a minute to go here. Steve goes to work. Wraparound pass to Woodall. Up and under. Athletically gets that one to go on the reverse lay-in.
Great back cut there by Woodall. He read the defense, going to Wooten, and Wooten was able to pass it off to him.
And all of a sudden, the lead up to 22 now for the McKinnon Cougars. The Pakenham just look out of sorts here today. Callum McNiff on the spin, the right-hand drive, no good, but he's going to head to the line for 2.
Hold on number 14 for the Cougars, Nick Woodall. That's his first personal foul. Two free throws for Callum McNiff.
And Cal McNiff at the foul line, short on the first one. No good on that attempt. 78% free throw shooter. Waverley Falcons product the last few years in their youth and NBL1 system. Gets that second one to go. .30 seconds to play here. Ball in the hands of Levi Smith. Trying to get it to Anderson. Finally does. Finds Woodall. Weak side corner for 3. No good. Wooten hustles for the rebound. Shot clock down to 10. Wooten on the turnaround fade. No good. Got him on the arm though, and we're going to head to the line for 2 more for Steve Wooten Jr.
Hold on number 4 for the Warriors, Joshua Dow. That's his second personal foul. Steve Wooten hits the free throw line, shooting 2.
Steve Wooten gets the first one to go. 82% free throw shooter. Commentator's curse takes a seat for the second one as he gets that one to go. Lead up to 23 now. 7 seconds to play. Ball in the hands of Weedman. Great hard show by Luke Pakenham. Very aggressive, but a little bit too aggressive over the back on Weedman, and he's going to head to the line for 2 with 1.3 left on the clock.
Ref's starting to call a few more fouls this quarter, with both teams being in the bonus early in the game. Early in the quarter, sorry.
Burkheck will come in for the last moment here for Josh Norton. You would suggest for rebounding purposes. Second one for Norton is good, 1.3 on the clock. McKinnon Kruger's ball. Touchdown pass, no good. It's going to stay with Pakenham, and unfortunately, it's going to go back to the baseline from where it was thrown from. Still 1.3 on the clock, never came in. Levi Smith tried the quarterback touchdown pass, turnover on downs, and it's going to be Pakenham ball. Baseline out of bounds, 1.3 left on the clock. Davis on the slip.
No good.
Couldn't get that one to go. Lucky for the McKinnon Cougars. It's 45 plays 24. 21-point lead for the McKinnon Cougars after a first half of basketball, and not quite the closely contested matchup that we thought we were getting today, but we're sure the Pakenham Warriors will head into the change room, start to figure something out, and they'll come back together, and second half looks to be a good one. I'm Daniel Giancino, Oliver Ledger here with me, and we're excited to see you back after this break for the second half of our Big V Champ action. Just about to get going here for the second half of our doubleheader here at Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre for our BigV Champion Division matchups between the McKinnon Cougars and the Pakenham Warriors. It was the Pakenham Warriors come out on top in our women's division just earlier, and conversely now it's the McKinnon Cougars on top 45-24, getting ready to get started here for the second half. Steve Wooten Jr. leading the way for the McKinnon Cougars, 13-4. And Shaquille Maharaj, 9 points and 11 rebounds in the first half. And yet to get double digits for anyone in the Pakenham Warriors uniform. It's Taras Morton with 6 points and Cal McNick with 5. Sorry, I must have skipped straight over Adam Anderson, who had 14 points. 13 of those just came in the first quarter, and 14 points for total, and 2 or 3 from outside. And it's the outside shooting, which means the bane of the Pakenham Warriors offense. Just 1 of 15 as Mitchell Barry opens the account nice and early within the first 8 seconds of this quarter. It's 47 plays 24, and Pakenham Warriors resumed going to the right of screen now in the white uniforms. Morton looking to find Davis inside. Couldn't do it. Kick out. 3 is no good for Josh Dow. Shaq pulls down his 12th rebound. Stays true to the name.
Pakenham still trying to get a rhythm with their three-point shooting. Shooting at 1 from 16 now.
Shaq exits to the corner. Throws a 3 straight up out of it and gets it to go. 12 points for Shaq. 12 rebounds. Josh Dow on the drive and finds Joe Davis right under the rim. And that's more like it if you're a Warriors fan. Mitch Barry, 3-point off the bounce. Bank is open, and this time on a Sunday, would you believe it? Not very happy with that one. He's not happy with that one at all, Mitchell Barry. But we'll take it. 53-26. Joe Davis on the spin. First back-to-back buckets in a very, very long time for the Pakenham Warriors. Thought about going under the screen of Adam Anderson. I wouldn't suggest it. Gets that one to go short on that time. Morton on the drive. Hands poked in by Mitch Barry, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Unfortunately for Cougars fans, it's going to be the 3rd foul for Mitch Barry. Very early on in this 3rd quarter. He'll stay out there for the moment, though. It's Morton. Short on the second one, Shaq Maharaj. 13th rebound.
Free throws haven't been good for both teams this game.
No, both shooting it under 70%. 67 for McKinnon, 63 for the Warriors. Adam Anderson straight away 3, no good. Fredrickson thought about the 3, feeds it in to Davis. Dow finds Davis again. 10 seconds left on the clock. Lefty hook over Wooten is good. Brings up the 30-point milestone. 53-31 is the way of the McKinnon Cougars. Lead still at 22 here.
6 straight points for Davis this quarter. All inside the paint.
Levi Smith handoff no good. Shaq Maharaj just lost the handle on it. It's going to go the way of the Warriors. 5th turnover here for the McKinnon Cougars. Dow on the push. Fredrickson and back to Dow. Looking to play through Davis again here. Still can't get much movement anywhere inside the 3-point line, and bang goes Wiedemann from outside. He brings his tally up to 5, and that's his first 3 of the game. Adam Anderson, left wing, trying to put the moves on Dow. Finds Wooten atop the 3. 6 shot seconds left on the shot clock, and jeez, not a lot of contact there, but the referees didn't like it. It's going to be on Davis, as Morton tried to send that one all the way back to the GSAC car park. Steve Wooten Jr. heading to the line for 2. Matt Burkett heads in for Davis. It's unfortunately Davis's 3rd foul, which is unfortunate for the Warriors because he was starting to find a rhythm there offensively and now has to exit the game.
He was. Yeah, he was.
And on the other side of things, Mitch Barry with 3 fouls, staying on the court for the Cougars.
As well as Shaq Maharaj. Apologies, Shaq Maharaj only has 2 fouls.
As you were, Oliver, as you were. Morton, pull up 3, no good. Burkett on the rebound, gets that one to go. He's up to 6 points now, Matt Burkett. Steve Wooten Jr., pull up 3, good, straight over the hands of Burkett. Steve Wooten Jr. shooting at a pretty decent clip here today. And gets the steal, goes the other way, and stolen right back from the Warriors. Weidman finds Fredrickson for 3, no good. Shaq Maharaj, rebound number 14. Trying to get another wedge action here for Steve Wooten Jr. They go under again. Mitch Barry gets to the foul line. Turnaround, Jay is good. Mitch Barry brings up points number 6 and 7. Levi, good defense, forces the pickup from Fredrickson and Pakenham throw it away. And they're going to pull up a foul going down the other end, and that's Josh Dow picking up his 3rd foul. That'll mean he takes a rest, and Cal McNiff comes into the game. I beg my own pardon. It's going to be Cody Fredrickson who takes a rest. Josh Dow going to stay out there with 3 fouls.
Wooten in the low post again. Kicks out to Anderson. Floater game. Good.
Float game, as the great man Adam Gibson once said, you got to have one. Adam Anderson up to 16 points now. Burkett guarded by Shaq Maharaj. Thought about the 3. Plays through McNiff. Gets through the elbow. Bounce pass for Burkett. And Steve Wooten Jr. picks up the foul. Under the rim. That'll send Burkett to the line for 2. Just the second foul for Steve Wooten Jr. 3 Cougars in double figures here already, and yet to find that kind of scoring production if you're on the Pakenham Warriors side.
Yeah, shots just aren't dropping for Pakenham. Still at the start of this 3rd quarter.
Matt Burkett, equal leading scorer with 7, and stays on that number, misses the 2nd free throw.
Barry will bring it up for McKinnon. Kick out to Maharaj. Maharaj 3. Good.
Quarter 3 goes bang, and that's 15 points and 15 rebounds for Shaquille Maharaj. Mitch Barry pokes it away. Couldn't quite get to it. Stays the way of the Pakenham Warriors. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Morton, pull up. Took away the landing space, did Maharaj, and that's going to be his 3rd foul. Morton's going to head to the line for 2. Tick over 4 minutes here to play. It's 65 plays 37. Morton's first free throw attempt, no good.
One of our viewers is watching the game, and he gave some advice about the shooting. He said if the ball doesn't get above the ring, it won't go in, and that seems to be the case for Pakenham at the moment. It's not getting the ball above the ring when they're shooting. anywhere at the moment.
Gee, some would say that's basic physics, and the great man, Bill Runchie, knows a thing or two about shooting.
Mitch Barry with the steal, kick ahead to Shaq. No good on the...
Geez, we almost saw one of the most incredible displays of athleticism as Mitch Barry takes one right through the chest, and it's a no call on this end.
Still down.
Colt one right to the rib and the hip, bit of everything. There was a lot of contact. It all happened so fast, but he hasn't come up yet.
Barry doesn't look too good on the floor right now.
No, not at all. And we're going to take a quick intermission here and just make sure Mitch Barry's okay. There's a lot of contact under the rim there, and we're just going to take a moment here and hope that Mitch Barry's okay.
Into the game is number 11, Michael Johns, replacing number 14, Wiedemann.
While we take a moment here, it's 3:41 to play in this third quarter. McKinnon leading by 25 now, 65 to 40. Mitch Barry will check out. A little bit ginger after that one. Yet to get a diagnosis, but we'll keep you posted as Luke Pakenham checks into the game to replace him. As mentioned, the lead is 25, and McKinnon Cougars have an offensive possession here to try and extend it. Steve Wooten Jr. on the drive, step back two is good, and he brings up 20 points on the night on 58% shooting.
He's been dominating that short corner all game. Pakenham haven't seemed to find a way to stop it.
Absolutely not, and Luke Pakenham almost tried to take a charge as well, and great defense, but it's going to stay with the Warriors. 13 left on the shot clock. Kicks out to Morton. Burkett, top the three. Deflected by Anderson.
Corner three, no good.
Still not going down for the Warriors. That's 2 of 20 for the game. That's 10% shooting from the land of plenty for the Pakenham Warriors. And it almost seems until they figure that part of their game out, it's not going to get as close as we hoped it would have been. 8 seconds. There we go, right on cue. That's Michael Johns for 3.
Punch screen here for Anderson. Double team in the corner. Kick out to Wooten. Tipped.
Morton got a hand on it, but it stays with McKinnon Cougars. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Middle ball screen with Pakenham. Wooten lost the handle. Gets a second look at it. 2 seconds left. And conversely, we are going to have a foul on the three-point attempt, on the step through, right on the violation on the shot clock. That's going to be 3 shots for Steve Wooten Jr., and we're going to have a technical foul. Josh Dow, unfortunately, said a little bit too much, and we're going to have 3 shots for Steve Wooten, plus another set of free throws for the technical foul. And again, unfortunately, that's going to stay with McKinnon Cougars now after the technical foul.
Yep.
Few things happening here.
There is a lot of things, and it hurts Pakenham's little run that they were getting on after that three-pointer by Johns. Mitch Barry enters the game for Maharaj. He's looking okay.
He does, as we mentioned, pull up a little ginger, but I'm glad to see him back into the game. And when you're down as much as Pakenham right now, the last thing that you need or the last thing you want is to give McKinnon extra opportunities to extend that lead. The lead now 29, flirting with the 30-point margin. And McKinnon Cougars have an opportunity to find that now after the technical foul, the ball staying with them after the 3-point, the 3 free throws and the technical free throws. Burkett doing his best to stay with Anderson and may have sold that one a little bit, but
another tech foul.
Another tech. So Matt Burkett picks up the blocking foul and the technical foul then that's going to be, I believe, if I'm not correct, Oliver, 4 shots and the ball again for the McKinnon Cougars.
Correct.
We just mentioned, and it's a shame that Matt Burkett has not tuned into the coverage, because that's just giving the McKinnon Cougars some extra possessions to just continue to increase that lead, which currently is 29, make it 30 with that first free throw from Adam Anderson. And if things continue the way they are, it could very quickly turn into a bloodbath here.
A bit about Adam Anderson. His pre-game ritual. He loves to do a bit of hot yoga with LP.
Bit of yoga.
Bit of yoga.
Well, he does look quite limber out on the court when he is playing, so that doesn't shock me.
No. And his favourite quote, "Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going," by Michael Scott.
Incredible quote on that one. Absolute character to have around the club, Adam Anderson. Matt Burkett checking out for the Pakenham Warriors. Josh Dowes is going to head back in. Sorry, Joe Davis, rather. Couple of J's, couple of D's, getting mixed up from time to time.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us. Mitchell Barry on the drive. Hook pass. Finds Levi Smith. Had a bit of mustard on that one. Levi pulls up with 3 on the shot clock. No good. Offensive rebound, Pakenham. Steve Wooten Jr. for 3. Good. Steve Wooten Jr. extends the lead and extends his scoring. That's now 28 points on 62% field goal.
62%, wow.
Steve Wooten Jr. having himself a game here.
McKinnon really lighting up, and it is very much thanks to Pakenham just getting those few fouls and technical fouls, which hasn't helped them at all.
Joe Davis, the only sort of scoring puncher they had at the start of this quarter, checked out because of a couple of fouls, and now he's back in, he heads straight back to the line. And Liam Booth, the Youth League prodigy, heading in for his first minutes of the game with the chairman today, wearing the number 20. Long athlete, hell of a shooter if you don't mind, with that length.
Has certainly developed a lot as well over the past year.
Absolutely. Late developer in the McKinnon Juniors program, played in the 18-3s team, and had a growth spurt, had a spurt of all sorts of things, and now he's a prominent player in the senior program, in the youth space and in the champ space now. 15 seconds on the clock, and he inbounds it to Luke Pakenham.
Wooten with the ball, kicks it to Anderson. Anderson driving. Slips. Travel.
Slipped over. Unsure what on, but that's going to be a travel, unfortunately, for Adam Anderson, and that's turnover number 8 for the McKinnon Cougars. We go back, Pakenham Warriors ball. It's just about every category at the moment the McKinnon Cougars are winning against the Pakenham Warriors. Obviously in the scoreboard we can see 77-44, but they're up in field goal percentage, 2-point percentage, definitely 3-point percentage, when Pakenham's still 3 of 21 for the game, and free throw percentage. Winning the rebounds, winning the assists, less turnovers. We just hope that something can change, something can spark a run for the Pakenham Warriors, and we can have ourselves a game here in the Big V competition. Johns fights for the rebound, finds Wiedberg. Who am I thinking of? Wiedemann.
And that's the thing, McKinnon have been pretty lucky that Pakenham haven't been able to convert a lot of these second chance points, even the free throws, for that matter.
Hell of a pass from Mitchell Barry. Finds Liam Booth. Short on the 3-point attempt. Pakenham tried to tip in. No good. Touchdown pass. Johns finds Wiedemann under the basket.
Barry setting up. Sticking with this away action. It's worked pretty well for them all game. Wooten in that low post again. Bounce past the Barry.
Finds Barry on the double team. And that's good for Mitch Barry. Brings up 9 points in this contest. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds now to play in this quarter. Johns trying to find Davis down low. Holding foul, and it's going to be on Mitch Barry.
And that's going to be 2 shots.
2 shots as they're in the bonus, Oliver Ledger. It's 79, plays 46, 7.7 left on the clock, and that's going to be Mitch Barry's 4th foul as he checks out of the game. Levi Smith to provide relief.
Mitch Barry checks out of the game, replaced by Levi Smith.
Davis gets that first one to go. Second one to go as well. It's 4 of 6 from the line for Davis tonight. 10 points on the contest, 2 rebounds. 2 seconds left, finds Levi Smith in the corner
Good.
for 3, and it's good! And that puts another nail in the coffin for the McKinnon Cougars. It's 82, plays 48, with still a quarter to go. It's not looking good for the Pakenham Warriors, Oliver.
It's not, but like you said, there is still a quarter to go. If they can clean up a few of these little messes they've made, they'll be in this game. And 10 minutes is a very long time in the basketball world.
Very, very long time. And Steve Wooten Jr. leading the way for the McKinnon Cougars, 28 points, 6 rebounds. Hell of a performance from him so far. For the Pakenham Warriors, only just getting someone into the double digits there with Joe Davis, 10 points on that last free throw attempt. Shaquille Maharaj closely behind Steve Wooten Jr. with 15 points, 15 rebounds. Sat down a bit of that quarter with 3 personal fouls, and Adam Anderson having himself a night with 18 points, 2 of 5 from 3. Morton for Pakenham, 8 points, 8 rebounds. Dow, 6 points, 8 rebounds. And a couple of technical fouls away of Pakenham, which didn't do them any favours in trying to bring that deficit down.
No, not at all.
It's fantastic to have you with us wherever you're watching from. We're here at Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre with the second half of our double-header between the Pakenham Warriors and the McKinnon Cougars here today. Earlier this afternoon, we had the women's division in the champ. Sorry, the women's in the champ division. Pakenham Warriors and McKinnon Cougars. It was the Pakenham Warriors coming out on top of that one, 77-61 in that contest, and in that one it was Bree Wadman and Bree McKenzie both leading the way, 16 points and 19 points respectively, and the Cougars couldn't quite get anything to go apart from Amy Patton's 18 points and 8 rebounds. But now as we sit here in the men's, we have a 82-48 game the way of the McKinnon Cougars. Just about getting ready to start here in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes to play, last quarter of the game, and the Pakenham Warriors looking to get something going here. They've injected Cal McNiff back into the lineup, finds Davis at the free throw line, spins through about 4 Cougars, and we get a hand on that one. It's going to be 2 shots. That's on Levi Smith. First foul for him today. Davis gets the second one to go. The ref's been a little bit trigger happy with the whistle today. It has been quite physical. We've got 4 players between both teams on 4 fouls and 3 players on 3 fouls. Weedman takes it away from the Cougars, gets a layup to go, and they bring up the 50-point milestone. 82 plays 52. 30-point lead for the McKinnon Cougars. 9.5 to play in this fourth quarter. Pakenham plays through Wooten, looking to continue the scoring. Liam Booth for 3, leaves that one short. Pakenham on the O board. Steve Wooten Jr. thought about it. Defers to Adam Anderson. His 3 no good. Levi Smith doing his best Penguin impression on the far end of the court. Davis, free throw jumper is good, and it's an early timeout for coach Adam Walsh and the McKinnon Cougars.
Pakenham, they've come out hard. They've figured out in that little break what they had to work on, and they've obviously sorted that situation out. Absolutely,
and I mean, if you're the Cougars and you're trying to give yourself a goal, it's probably maintain that 30-point lead, or for as long as you can, or to try and keep that buffer there and not lower any standards for the remainder of the game. But Pakenham Warriors finally found some legs here in the start of this fourth quarter. Whether it was a lineup change or just a chat at three-quarter time from head coach Rob Dillemans, we're not sure, but Rob Roberts rather. We had 2 Robs. It was Rob Dillemans, the head coach of the women's program. It's Rob Roberts, head coach of the men's program here, and probably gave them a little something to think about and come out with a little bit of fire here in the fourth quarter. It's 82 plays 54 at Glen Iris Sports and Aquatic Centre. Fantastic to have you with us wherever you're watching from around the country or around the world for this BigV action on a Sunday. Gloomy Sunday, mind you, in Melbourne. Feels about 4 degrees here inside Glen Iris Sports and Aquatic Centre, and I can't imagine it's too much warmer outside.
No, but it always is a bit cold in the Glen Iris Sports and Aquatic Centre.
Handoff action to get Wooten going. Maharaj defers back to Smith. The Spanish action finds Anderson atop the 3. Smith can't get anything to go. McNiff all over him.
Foul goal on number 6 for the Warriors, Cameron McNiff. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
That's going to be a side-out ball. 14 left on the shot clock. Smith finds Pakenham, finds Anderson. 8 left on the shot clock. Pakenham for 3. No good. It's another O board. Steve Wooten Jr. on this occasion.
Pakenham keeps it. Anderson with the ball. Can't control it, but gets the foul.
The foul called on number 13 for the Warriors, Cody Fredrickson.
Cody Fredrickson picking up that foul. That's his second for the game.
Second team foul.
Tim Morton about to check in, and he'll give Wiedemann a rest.
Adam Anderson at the line. Makes his first. Makes the second. Sub for Pakenham.
More subs. You're right. Mac Burkett heads in for Cal McNiff. And Elias Kifruni heads in for Joe Davis. And fun fact, I went to primary school with Elias Kifruni. Haven't seen him in about 16 years.
Well, there you go. You can see him after the game.
There you go. He's got a lot more facial hair than the last time I saw him. As do we all. We get a little bit older. And Elias thought about the shot, thought about the pass, and Adam Anderson took it away and might have swiped the forearm on the way through.
Adam Anderson, second personal foul, second team foul.
Morton, 2-player action with Burkett. Finds Johns, who eventually finds Burkett. And going to be a shot clock violation. Didn't really hear anything from the bench, and the bench putting their hands up to apologise to Burkett and the team for that one. 8th turnover of the game for Pakenham. 30-point lead here. Anderson looking for Wooten. Couldn't find him, takes it himself. Tries to go against 3 Warriors. Almost came up with the O board, and Burkett on the other way. 2 points is good. Brings the deficit back inside 30. It's 28 points. Steve Wooten Jr. on the drive, and it's going to be a foul on number 7, Tim Morton. That's going to be his 5th foul, and he's done for the night, unfortunately for him.
Steve Wooten, sponsored by Loans on the Run, is at the line.
Great plug from you, Oliver. So as Morton done for the night, Fredrickson has checked back in, and never mind that, Cal McNiff is going to check in.
A few changes here for Pakenham, seeing what they can do to get a few more points on the board, and hopefully a few off the board for McKinnon.
Burkek thought about the 3, takes the drive on Wooten, tries to throw a hook pass, no good, taken away by Nate Raymond, who's also checked back in the game, as has Shaquille Maharaj and Hugh Romance. Luke Painenborg and Levi Smith taking a rest. Taken away by the Cougars, Steve Wooten the other way. Maharaj for 3. No good, missed the whole lot. Unsure if there was a finger on that, but definitely not, and it's going to go the way of the Warriors. 30 points is the lead, 6 minutes 43 left to play in this 4th quarter.
McKinnon have gone to a 2-3 zone just to slow things down for Pakenham here.
Fine Burkek under the basket, gets those 2 points to go. He brings his tally up to 11 now. Anderson for 3. No good. Johns pulls that one in. Burkek found McNiff. Taken away by McKinnon. Steve Wooten Jr. No good. And Shaquille Maharaj with the follow. Burkek finds Johns on the wing. His 3 is good. Johns up to 8 points on the night. His second 3.
Low post, Wooten. Bodies his way in, makes the 2.
Sometimes just too big and too strong. And Steve Wooten Jr. brings up points 32 on the night on 60% shooting. Burkek with his own O-board. Goes back at Shoe Romance. Couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line.
Foul holds on number 33 for the Cougars, Hugh Romance. That's his 3rd personal
That's 3rd foul for Hugh Romance. 3 team fouls apiece. 5:11 left to play in the 4th quarter. Burkek to the line for 2.
18 offensive rebounds for Pakenham.
19 now.
19.
Second chance points, just not doing it for him.
And it's probably what's kept him out of the game so far.
Adam Anderson and Shaquille Maharaj checking out of the game, making way for Nick Woodall and Mitchell Barry.
Raymond with the ball. Hands it off to Wooten. Back to Raymond.
Little split post action here for the Cougars as Hugh Romance will keep that one for himself, go to the lane and stick that in for 2. Touchdown pass for Burkek. Worried out of it by Romance, and there's a late foul, and that's going to be Hugh's 4th foul. Burkek heading back to the line for 2 more.
Foul calls on number 33 for the Cougars, Hugh Romance. That's his 4th personal foul.
Burkek already 8 free throw attempts tonight. Going to the line for 9 and 10. He's only missed 1 foul shot tonight. Probably my fault during the commentator's curse in the first half and Oopsie me, I've done it again. My golly Ollie, it's all my fault. Apologies to all Warriors fans out there. And I think at this point I'm going to be taking off the commentary stream. As Elias Kafrouni gets a mid-range jimmer. No good. Rims out. Burkek unfortunately goes 0 of 2 from the line, and the Cougars take it away here. They did get an O board, but couldn't convert again. As we mentioned, those second chance points just not coming for the Cougars. Mitchell Barry, kick out 3 for Woodall. Good! Nick Woodall gets to open his scoring account. No, rather, that's his second. 5 points for Nick Woodall. How could I forget that jelly reverse layup in the first half?
How could you?
I'm a terrible person, as the Warriors fans may know. Matt Johns, corner 3, no good. Picked back off by Kafrouni. He controls it, kicks back out to Burkek. 4 minutes to play. Back cut. Taken away by Wooten, but also fumbled it. It's going to stay with the Warriors. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, unless we have a reset. Steve Wooten Jr. going to check out of this one, and J Mac heading in for another stint here. Johns, 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Defers to Burkek eventually. For 3 is no good, and Mitch Barry picks up the rebound. Mitch Barry, full head of steam, finds Nate Raymond on the drive. Kick out, one more. J Mac, good for 3.
McKinnon's still doing a really good job staying composed, moving the ball around, which has gotten them quite easy baskets for him.
Seems to be no let up here from the Cougars. It's 98-63. Elias Kafrouni, no good on the layup attempt, taken away by Woodall. Kick out for J-Mac, throw down dribble, athletically hung in the air and almost turned it over and poked out of bounds by McNiff, and it's going to stay Cougars ball. 15 left on the shot clock, baseline out of bounds. Just a tick over 3 minutes left to go in this one. Josh McQueen on the drive, on the pull-up, is good. McQueen, 7 points now in the contest.
And that's 100 points for McKinnon.
Poked away by the Cougars. Nate Raymond on the fast break is good. He opens up his scoring account for the night. All Cougars have scored tonight except for Luke Pakenham. He's had a couple of attempts in his minutes. Cal McNiff on the drive, gets the righty floater to go. Woodall finds a gap, takes a drive, gets it to go, and one on the right-hand layup. 104 points for the McKinnon Cougars. Nick Woodall has an opportunity to make it 105, which plays 65 for the Pakenham Warriors, falling almost 30 points short so far of their 92 points a game average. Just can't quite get it to go.
Short. Rebound romance. Short again.
Burkek will control that one eventually. As you mentioned, the Warriors only shooting 16% from 3 tonight, 4 of 25. They shoot at 27% on the season, which is very uncharacteristic from the Warriors on this occasion. And the Cougars still with some work left to do as J-Mac down the lane and throws it down. The lead is now 41 for the McKinnon Cougars. As we can see with the defensive pressure, there's just no let up here. Woodall almost throws that one away. Eventually does. Got a little bit excited. We thought we were going to see 2 dunks in a row from J-Mac on the break, and that excitement led to a turnover. It's going to be Pakenham ball. Just a tick over 90 seconds left to play in this one. Lead is 41. It's McNiff on the drive, pivots, shoots. Rebound pulled down by Mitch Barry, his 7th rebound of the contest. Finds Nick Woodall on the far side. Shot fake got Burkek in the air. And another turnover for the Cougars. Kafruni takes it the other way himself. No good. Shoe Romance will pull that one down.
Raymond with the ball. Comes off the screen of Romance. Hands off to Barry. Mitch Barry pulls up.
Deep one. Burkett pulls it down over the top of Romance. Pulled away by Nate Raymond. Somehow found Shoe Romance on that one and gets it to go and one. Burkett with the foul, and that's his fifth foul. I think he's out of the game.
And he just got teed up, I think.
And another tackle on the way out.
For the stop was called.
Not sure if he got to the bench in time before the technical foul was called. If the sub was made, the technical foul will be on the bench. If the sub was not made, it'll be on Matt Burkett.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 9, Joe Davis checks into the game.
And I believe the substitution was made because Matt Burkett is still sitting on the bench. He's already picked up one technical foul, so that if that was his second technical foul, he would have had to head to the locker room before we resumed again. So, unfortunately for Rob Roberts, the Pakenham head coach, the foul will be under his name in the column, I believe, is how it works in the Big V competition. Nate Raymond gets the technical free throws to go, and we're going to resume sideline out of bounds. 47 seconds left to go. McKinnon basketball. And that's the third technical foul of this game for the Pakenham Warriors. Mitch Barry finds Shoe Romance on the roll. Gets that one to go for 2. 8 points today for Shoe Romance. 112 to 65. 30 seconds left, and J-Mac almost gets a steal and almost threw that one down on the other end. You would have thought. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Davis has it in the block. Turnaround Jay is good. Davis up to 16 points now. The shining light for the Pakenham Warriors today. And Mitchell Barry is going to dribble this one out. It's going to be a massive win here at Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre for the McKinnon Cougars. 112 to 67. Incredible offensive display for the McKinnon Cougars. Just not the way of the Pakenham Warriors tonight. It's Steve Wooten Jr. finishing the game on 32 points on 63% shooting, 7 rebounds. It's going to be Adam Anderson, 20 points, 2 of 7 from 3. And Shaquille Maharaj, 17 points and 16 rebounds. For the Pakenham Warriors, it was Joe Davis, 16 points, 2 rebounds. And Matt Burkett, 13 points and 7 rebounds. And a large win for the McKinnon Cougars. And that's the end of our doubleheader here at Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre. It's been a pleasure to have you with us. My name's Daniel Giancino. Oliver Ledger was alongside me the whole day. Ollie, it was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And that'll do us until next time here at Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre, Big V Basketball.